Hello everybody and welcome back to the 2025 Marbolian League Games. Today's event will be Archery, where depending on where you land, that is how many points you will get, and we will have 4 marbles run, and all of their points will add up for each team. As the score was just on the screen, I missed it, but they will be going through that funnel, down that ramp, and hitting whichever one. And I see nothing else to say, so let's get started. First, we have Clown. Here he goes. 2 marbles right off the bat. Seems to be fairly close to the center. Another almost bullseye, can't really tell. And yet another one. Amazing score from him. 2 bullseyes and 2 semi-bullseyes, getting a total of 19. I wonder, we'll see if anyone can beat that today. Here's Tiger, though. Not great score. Is that a 1 I almost just saw? Bouncing off of each other. Certainly not the strategy you would want to go for. And yes, that was in fact a 1 that I saw, resulting in a total of 14 for him. Here is our next team to go up. Here's Rarity. 3 marbles back to back to back, almost at the same time. Next one, hitting a 1 or a 2, it looks like. Not what you would want to be hoping for if you were a marble. Here comes our next team, though. There's Tallgrass Prairie getting 2 fairly center marbles, another one in that 4 section, it looks like, and another one maybe getting a 4.5. We'll have to look at the score. Yes, no bullseyes, but a lot of 4.5s, getting a total of 16.5. Pretty good score. Next up, we have Orange X, getting 1 fairly close to the middle. His next one's taking their sweet time, getting 2 4.5, it appears, and another 4. How will this fare out for him? He did actually get a 5, I didn't realize it, getting a 17.5. Very good score from Orange X. Here is our next team. 2 marbles coming in fairly the same time. A lot of 3s, it would appear. Not what you would want to be aiming for in a 4. Let's look at the score. 14.5. Fairly average. Not the worst, though. Here comes another team. Will they be able to do better? It's Tidal Wave getting 2 4s right off the bat. Fairly close together. And not too extravagant otherwise. 4 4s. Wow. That's got to be some type of record. Getting a 16. Here comes Coral Crusher. Getting a lot of 4s and 4.5s, it would appear. Also getting a nasty bounce there. Not what you would want to see. Still getting a total of 17. Definitely the type of score you would try to get. Very good from Coral Crusher. Here's S'more. Oof. Gets another rough bounce. Sends all of his marbles flying. 15.5. Not the worst, not the best either. Another pretty average score. Here is Ocean Blues getting a rough bounce, sending 1 marble into that 2 zone, it would appear. It was a 3, actually. 15. Yet another subpar score. Switching camera angles again. There's Electric Eel getting a 2 from a bad bounce. 4.5 and a 3.5. At least it seems. We have, if I'm ever wrong, it's because we have cameras. Getting a total of 14, but we have cameras that will say things better than I can. Lyman Dasher getting 2 4s, a 5, and another 5. How will that fare out for him? That appears to be a 18. Yes. Very good score from Lyman Dasher. Definitely. Here's Cloudy Skies. A lot of 4s as per usual. They're ending off strong with a 4.5. 3.5 actually. 16.5. Not Great, not terrible. Here's Labyrinth. Ooh, getting a 3 right off the bat. One just gets stuck there at the finish line, and that causes another to get a 2 and a 1. Yikes. A total of 11. I believe that's our worst today. Definitely not what Labyrinth wanted to see from their marble. Here is Tux getting a 4 and a 5, it looks like. 4.5. And a 3.5. Nothing too extravagant besides that one bullseye. Very good from them. 16. Our next marbles. Here's Crystal Clear, our last marbles of the day. 2 4s, another around that 4 area, and another one. With a total of 15.5. And now that I mention it, all ties, here's our final scores. All ties that you see on this are not ties at all, but they were determined by some other factor, like how close they were to the center. So we're not favoring some teams over others. It was just statistics. But let's congratulate our 3 medalists. Anyway, here are the final standings for the day. Congratulations to Lyman Dasher for getting 2nd place and now pushing way ahead, plus Clown getting a gold medal. Definitely what he wanted to see. But anyway, I am your host, Dogbot300, and thank you so much for watching.